According to some sources familiar with talks, White House is considering making a move link Ukrainian financing an emergency request for Israel. In such a match, despite growing opposition, he hopes that Congress will increase chances of approving aid Kiev. Speaking on an anonymity condition to discuss private interviews, two senior management officials said that a final decision was not made as to whether the requests would be associated. One of officials said that such a move could make sense because it led the stock of far-right, which strongly opposed further aid to Ukraine but strongly supported aid Israel. Senior officials of Biden administration, House of Representatives and Senate leaders, as well as key committee members. He said that after Palestinian armed people leaked country on Saturday and launched attack on Israel, White House would soon ask Congress to approve additional military aid Israel. According to two people who are familiar with subject and speak with anonymity to explain private conversation, it is deadliest attack in Israel since 1973 Yom Kippur War. Sources said this request may come as early as next week. More than 1,000 people, including 9 U.S. citizens, have in Israel and Gaza so far in the conflict. The surprise attack came after months of tensions in Masjid al-Aqsa, the sacred space of Muslims. Israel responded by declaring Gaza as a complete siege in retaliation, cutting off electricity, food and fuel in this region of 2 million inhabitants, where conditions became difficult. Israeli Prime Minister Binyamin Netanyahu warned on Monday that Israel's reaction has just begun. Democratic and Republican lawmakers have expressed great support for Israel since attack on Saturday and promised to stand next to one of the closest allies in USA. These include extreme right-wing Congress members who oppose the continuation of aid to Ukraine and argue that the U.S. taxpayers' dollars should not be used to finance a war thousands of kilometers away from American borders. Although providing military and economic assistance to Ukraine has broken the GOP, there is almost unanimous support in helping Israel at the party. The idea between White House officials and some pro-Ukrainian lawmakers is that two requests for assistance are linked. That Netanyahu may have led some Republicans vote for united package, as they would not want to prevent military aid Israel after declaring country in war. White House spokesman John Kirby refused to say whether the White House could connect the two packages, but said, "We believe both are important." Representative Tony Gonzales, who is a supporter of aid to both Israel and Ukraine, especially if Congress hopes to address both before the next financial deadline, he said he could not see how the aid would not be linked. However, the potential plan was already facing obstacles on Monday. Republican member Representative Elise Stefanik said, "Absolutely not." When asked about the possibility of A.J.